Good morning and welcome to Editorial Says. Here we are going to discuss on one topic named nepotism and its effects. So let this is will be very important for you for your GD, PI, and your VAT in various competitive exams. So come let's know more about it. Nepotism you can see in many different places, and actually nepotism has a very negative effect on people and it can affect their morale. Now actually this is not a recent trend. We have been witnessing this nepotism in the past. Sorry, here it's the past, but actually first, before understanding nepotism, let us define nepotism. Now, here, according to Cambridge Dictionary, a very reputed dictionary, here nepotism is the act of using your power or your influence to get jobs or unfair advantages for the members of your own society. Here it can be that your members of your own society means that members of your family or your close friends and relatives. So if suppose you have a strong hold or strong influence on any company or any industry or something, so you can give unfair advantage and more chances to your better positions, better chances to your relatives and friends instead of the one who actually deserves it. Now, here in nepotism, we can witness nepotism in various fields like business, politics, entertainment, and sports. Now, come let's know about the origin. Actually, the term here originated in the 17th century. Now, how actually this term got, like how it was actually made? Here first, this term was used in the 17th century in Italy when Catholic popes, like if Catholic popes are generally in churches, and bishops would appoint their nephews to cardinal positions. Cardinal positions are like higher positions in church and their and related to that. Now, question would be why Catholic popes and bishops would like give positions to their son, give position to the nephews, because actually the Catholic bishops and popes, they gave a vow of chastity, and because of that they did not have any son to succeed them. They did not marry, so eventually they did not have any son to succeed, so they would give this position to nephews because they wanted to continue this in within their family or within their control. So this term comes from an Italian word nepotismo, and this word is based on a Latin word nepos, which means nephew. So this term actually came due to this relation, like this relation from nephews. And also we could witness that though this term was originated in the 17th century, we could witness the nepotism well before. Like you can see many Indian kings and Mughals, they used to follow nepotism, like they used to behave in this have this nepotic behavior, because Mughals also or any kings, if you see all the positions, like the when they had, like if suppose I'll give you an example, like Babur was there, his son Humayun became the king, and generation after generation they this the kingdom were occupied by their sons or their relatives. So this could be witnessed in the Indian kings and Mughals. Now nepotism in India. Here nepotism in India is commonly found in politics, judiciary, business, and film industry. Now we'll study more about it. Now first, the main thing here we'll study now first is about politics. Now you can see nepotic allocation of constitutions by MPs and MLAs to their relatives. Like if they see if anyone has a strong hold on politics and has like a particular seat or something, so they will try to get more constituencies for their more consequences within the family member to have more power and thus gain more control over the public. Now, this can be seen. Example is here Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, because they both are the Rahul Gandhi is the vice president of Indian National Congress and Sonia Gandhi is the president, and they are the descendants of our first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru. And if you see, almost all the leaders, like the vice president or president, mostly they have been the member of this Gandhi family. Also, there is one stat where BJP and INC have are leading parties in India in terms of nepotism. No, they are actually leading parties in India because mostly they have only the majority and they are controlling. They have mostly the majority in the central government. Now see, they have 31 and 36 dynastic MPs elected in Lok Sabha in the year 1999. Now you can see here also in this politics also nepotism is, you can see that influence of nepotism in this field. Now talking about sports, now taking particular example of cricket, which is the most popular sport in our country. Here two examples are there, but you will find many other examples if you search on the net. Like here first is talking about Stuart Binney. Stuart Binney, his father was Roger Binney, and he was actually selected mostly because when during the time of his selection, Roger Binney was one of the 5 members of the selection panel of BCCI at that time. So and also he was a good cricketer, but I don't and also he played very limited ODI cricket. So what I feel that instead of giving him a chance, you could have given some other cricketer a chance, and after that he could have been a much established cricketer. Like if you see, he played in 2000 World Cup and now he's restricted to very few ODIs and Test matches. Second example is Rohan Gavaskar. He was also given a chance, but still he couldn't shine. He played one Champions Trophy of 2004, and being a son of Sunil Gavaskar, that may be the reason due to which he got this opportunity. This also, now you can see that in sports, if suppose opportunities given to these players were given to actually some other players, like those who like based on their talent or based on their hard work, then we could have seen much more competition in the Indian cricket team. Now talking about Bollywood. Now in Bollywood, if you see, the industry is dominated by some families. Like here you can see the Kapoor family, where you'll see many actors and actresses from this family emerging, and also you can see these actors from a particular family. They get more opportunities to work, and even they get more endorsement from the industry and from this ads and TV advertisements. Even with the mediocre performance, they are not critically appraised, but they are watched by the fans and everything due to their popularity, and also due to also because they belong to a very good family of Bollywood. Now here, because of this reason, hard-working and upcoming new actors do not get recognition because they do not get because of not belonging to Bollywood, not having a strong influence, not having, you can say, a godfather in Bollywood. Because of that, their talent, their hard work, their skills are mostly ignored in Bollywood. Now, effects and consequences of nepotism. Like first, you can see personal demotivation of to a person, personal demotivation to a person. Like in this, a person may lose his self belief and also lose his ability of doing and his work. So this can, nepotism can lead to personal demotivation. It can lead to social alienation and feeling of unwantedness and needlessness in the organization. Now, if suppose you have the feeling of unwantedness and need needlessness in the organization, then you would not feel good. You would also not feel like, though even if you have the passion, you would feel like a sense of degradation in the industry. Next, it can lead to restriction of new and deserving entries. This is actually self-explanatory. Also, lack of competition in the industry. See, if more talent comes and more uh, bright prospects are seen in any of the industry, then they will have more competition, and due to this, the efficiency of the work will also increase, which it is discussed in the sixth point, that nepotism can lead to inefficiency of work or low quality of work in any industry. Also, it can lead to dismissal of potential and suitable candidates. This is also understood because, see, these potential and suitable candidates are dismissed because that position is already occupied by the relative of some head or like this. So even if that who is dismissed, he has the potential to be in that position, he is not given the chance. Now, conclusion, actually nepotism is destroying our society. That we all know that why it is destroying our society, because low work rate. Also, many people, they don't get the opportunity to shine in the industry. If they have the talent, still they can't they will have less chances of making a future in that particular field. Second, it does not give deserving candidate a chance to shine and achieve success. This is self-explanatory. Now we have to remove favorism or nepotism. There is a need of transparency in the society. We need to know, the public needs to know what is going on behind the scene, what is actually happening, and due to this transparency, it can be a tool to remove nepotism. Also, opportunity should be given to all, like equal opportunity should be given to all, and based on that, selection should be done, and only the deserving candidate should get the nod. Now, if we do this, so slowly our society can enhance, and this transparency can enhance the society and also enhance the workplace in any industry, whether you tell in Bollywood or whether you see in politics, sports, in any industry. Now, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching Editorial Says, where we believe in empowering readers. Please do like our channel and also share with your friends and relatives. And also don't forget to subscribe this channel for much more educational content. Thank you all. You can also uh, tell your views or on this topic in the comment section. Thank you once again. See you soon. Jai Hind.